Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the Newcastle United 3-year challenge. And today I'm going to bring you a couple more league games. We've got a game against Leeds, first and foremost, followed by a game against Leicester, after the international break, of course. Two games where, I reckon we could get something from. The Leeds game, definitely. I'm looking to win that. And then the Leicester game, I'm looking to at least take a point against them. I think it's doable, especially with the squad we now have. As you can see, we are currently sitting on 12 points so far in this save. If you aren't familiar with how the point system is working with this challenge, this is basically the score sheet. You get points based on your achievements with Newcastle United over the course of 3 seasons. You can go back for a little bit more in-depth rule setting in the first video. There will be a link to the playlist in the description below. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into the game. We've had to drop Kufau, and we've now had to drop Richarlison because they are putting in the worst performances possible. I mean, between Kufau and Richarlison, we've spent 100 million plus, and they just aren't doing it. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a confidence thing or what. I'm going to have a quick chat with both of them. Speak about, criticise recent form. See how Kufau's got to step it up. Same with Richarlison. Let's see if that, that changes anything. So that means today, the 2 changes to the team. Ryan Fraser comes in at left wing. Krath keeps his place at right wing back. We've also brought Fernandes back into the side because Lascelles he's doing alright, but I feel like Fernandes did play better when he was there. We are going to go, we'll start positive. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into this game. Just the 2 changes. Let's see how we get on against Leeds, who haven't had the best start to this season. Hopefully we can pile on the misery. Boom. Boom. Where are they at the moment? I think they're 18th? 17th. Oh, 17th right now as things stand. So they've not had the best of times. And we've got a highlight pretty early on in the 5th minute. And it is Kraft to Kiyate. It goes back to Dubravka. Don't mind that. We're keeping the ball. Looking to play out from the back. Oh, it's a really sloppy pass from Norgard. I don't know why he's doing that. And Harrison's in, but he fires it over. Really sloppy pass from Norgard. Looking to play it through the middle. He might be one that's dropped next. Of course, we've got Willock who can come in and play that centre midfield role. And we can drop Højbjerg back to being more of the defensive midfielder, as it were. Another highlight. Graf to St. Maximin. Norgard. Back to Kiyate. Looking for that pass. He's giving it away to Phillips. We really need to keep the ball a bit better. That's 2 times we've given the ball away in the first 11.5 minutes. And Rafinha now could create something. Ball finds its way back to Dallas. Struijk. Phillips. Bamford. And Henrique's there to cut out that pass. João Pedro knocks it on. But there's no one to run onto. Makes me wonder if we should look at switching up to having 2 attackers. Do I use João Pedro and Callum Wilson up top? I mean, these are things I need to think about. For now, this tactic seems to be working in parts. But here come Leeds with Rafinha ailing into the box. Dallas is there and he slots it away despite having a knock. And it's 1-0 Leeds. I'm not going to watch the replay. I don't need to see that again. A little bit of a shock as Southampton have gone 1-0 up against Arsenal. They seem to have absolutely smashed us. And now they're losing against every team as João Pedro is almost found with a little ball in behind. But Leeds get it away and Phillips now picks it up in midfield. They're winning that midfield battle, which concerns me. As Harrison again fires skywards. As to Pravka to restart the play with a goal kick, looking for Pedro. Balls to Cooper. There's no pressure on him whatsoever. Dallas to Phillips. Bamford. Looking for Rafinha, who he has found. And Kiyate clears it away. As far as João Pedro. Gets past Llorente. Can he get a ball into the box? I don't think there's anyone in there. Here we go. Enrique. Oh, it's a good tackle. Can we keep this attack going? Højbjerg cuts inside. Cooper clears only as far as Højbjerg. And that is going to be the end of the highlight. A little bit sloppy. I'm going to demand more. I feel like we need to try and get the ball a little bit more. So we're going to press much more often. As we are now 10 minutes away from the halftime whistle. Trailing 1-0 to Leeds. I will not be happy if we lose this game. Oh, God. Leeds with a short free kick. Rafinha, Bamford over the bar. We have got to change this. We are just... Have a look at the analysis. Just not keeping the ball. Not keeping the ball well enough. Do I go for an extra player in midfield? We could potentially drop these guys back. Take out maybe Fernandez. And put Joe Willock in that midfield. We'll do that at half-time. Unless we score, we will change it at half-time and we will play a 3 in the middle. We'll go for a 4-3-2-1. It's half-time, 1-0. We've not been good enough. We're going to take Fernandez off, get Joe Willock on. We're going to try it. Willock on. Drop Enrique back. Kraft back. Højbjerg and Norgard again. Dropping them back a little bit. Let's have Norgard as the defensive midfielder. Willock a little bit further forwards. We'll have him as an advanced playmaker on support. So now here we go. We've gone for the 4-2-3-1. Well, no, it's more of a 4-3. It's a defensive 4-3-2-1. Let's see how it goes. We will up the tempo. Now we're going to go a little bit more direct. We've got Willock on. We've got that extra attacking threat. Hopefully he can make it count. And we have the first highlight. And it's Leeds in possession. How is Dallas still playing, by the way? Kraft to Norgard. Willock. Back to Norgard. Kiyate. Kraft. Norgard. What I might start doing is just start training a couple of other tactics that we could use. This might be one of them, depending on the result here. João Pedro is in. Oh, just wide. It's a great effort. It's a good chance. Let's encourage. Yeah, I think we need to set up a couple more tactics that we can switch to if needs be. Say Maxim. That's a great ball for João Pedro. Oh, it's off the crossbar. It was so nice, that chip. I mean, already we're looking dangerous. Where was this in the first half? 54 minutes played. Can we get another opportunity? This might be it. Willock. Into the box. So Maximin's there. Oh, it's a bit of a tame header in the end. And it's easy for Melier. As Martinelli has equalised for Arsenal against Southampton elsewhere. Rodrigo carries the ball forwards to Bamford. Right through the middle of our defence. And he's put it over. Oh my God. Bloody hell. 60 minutes played. I think it's time to make subs. Ryan Fraser is having an absolute nightmare out there. We're going to get Richarlison on. Keep him on attack. I mean, why is he not playing that role as well as he can? Inverted winger. Striker. Don't quite understand. We'll put him on support. Maybe he can drop deeper, get the ball, push further up the pitch. Other than that, I think we're going to keep everything else the same. We may have to go attacking here. Let's encourage the team again. Oh no, the Leeds corner. They're gone short every time, and Bamford heads it over, and it goes out for a goal kick. 15 minutes left. I'm going to go attacking now. Enough is enough. I'm going to push Willock. Oh, I can't push Willock forwards. Okay, in that case, we will have Norgard and Willock as a 2. Sort of a reverse triangle. Huijsberg as the anchor man. Have Norberg as the deep line playmaker. And then I think we're going to take off St. Maxim. Looking really tired. Maybe we'll take off João Pedro, bring on Callum Wilson. And that'll be our changes done. Is this amounting to anything? Nope. St. Maxim's headed it over. I thought it may amount to something, but it wasn't to be. Go ahead and demand more. 10 minutes left to play. Surely we don't lose to Leeds United here. Surely. 5 minutes left. 4 minutes. This is... We're just not doing anything. We're going to have to go completely direct. Much higher. High line of engagement. In transition. Over. Quickly. Counter. Get stuck in. What else? We're nice and wide. Hit early crosses. Float the ball into the box. Let's do it. Throw everything at them. Everything we can. Here we go. It's a corner. St. Maximin into the box. Headed by Callum Wilson. Oh, it's gone out. A free kick. Oh, he handballed it. Oh my god. This is not looking good for us. I'm going to put Richarlison up top. Richarlison and Wilson together. Willock out on the left. Huijsberg through the middle. And it's over. We lose to Leeds. I did not expect that. It has to be said. I did not expect us to lose that game. Chelsea lost to Villa. That is really frustrating. How did we lose that game? Let's look at the data hub. How exactly did we lose that game? Let me go on the data hub. Matches, last match. Let's have a look. So we just didn't create anything. Barely anything. Only on the first 10-15 minutes of the second half, we did manage to create. Prior to that, there was nothing. Our passing was okay. Quite a bit of space in the middle. And we're just not getting the ball forward enough. So maybe we need to pass into space. Is the opposition passing map? Again, they were able to keep the ball a bit better in that midfield. And we were under the cosh. Again, we had a good end to the first half, a good start to the second half. And then we just lost our way. Okay, have a look at our tactic. Let's look to pass into space. Higher tempo. Let's run at the defense. Maybe play slightly narrower. Try and keep that ball. In transition, I think I like how that is at the moment. And we'll keep everything else as is. Okay, let's jump forwards to the next game. We've got an international break. I'm not going to make you sit through that. I'll be back in just a second with the game against Leicester. Okay, we are back in action after the international break. A few injuries here and there. Mostly to our centre-backs more than anything, which is a little bit annoying. But we'll go straight into this. Pick our game. Now, pick our game? Pick our team. It's very early. Leave me alone. Very early. Okay, we're going to start cautiously in this game. And then let's look at the team. We will bring in... Okay, we'll bring in Kufau for Kraft. We'll make sure Mankio's on the bench. In fact, no. Mankio's going to start. Mankio to start. And then, who else? Who's not been doing well? Again, Højbjerg's form has dipped as well, which is quite concerning. I think I'm going to swap out Fernandes. We'll bring in Kieran Clark. I'm going to bring in Willock for Norgard. Swap him around with Højbjerg. Playing in that Mazzala role. He does pretty well there. So we're going to keep him in that position. João Pedro up top, of course. We'll keep Fraser on the left. Just realised we haven't got another sub. Let's put Longstaff on the... Wait, where's number 2? Why have I not got a second sub? Am I missing that? So confused. What? 5, 6, 7. Hang on, I'm missing 4 as well. Ah, that would be why. Longstaff, Fernandes. That would be why. Not a club. Unavailable. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So. Any other changes? I'm just thinking. That Leeds game has really thrown me, to be honest. I think we're good to go. That's the team we're going to go with. Let's get into it. Let's see. I'd be happy if we can take a point off Leicester away from home. That would be fantastic. No massive changes to their lineup either, but it's so strong. Is that Vardy on the bench? I think it was. Straight into the game then. Highlight straight from kick-off. Oh, we don't get this very often. Let's see if we can get an early goal. I've gone with cautious because we're away from home. I want us to make sure we don't start leaking goals. As they are in, they're going to score. Oh my god, Vardy's hit the post within 20 seconds. Oh dear. Highlight for us, a throw in. Down in the final third, Fraser back to Henrique. Finds Mankio. Looking for Fraser, but it's cut out. And now Leicester could potentially counter. They've played it to nobody though, and Chiarte can bring it forwards. Højbjerg, ball over the top. Willock's on the end of it. Plays out wide to Henrique. I feel like he could have carried on there. Henrique into the box. João Pedro's there. And João Pedro heads it in. Into the back of the net. There's no offside flag. It's 1-0. What a start to the game. Initially, I thought Willock could have carried on driving into the box here. Instead, he's played it out wide. And in the end, Henrique with a delightful ball into the box. When we were looking for wing-backs or full-backs, crossing is massive for me. I love to get my full-backs forwards. So they have to have a good crossing stat. We made sure the players we brought in had that, and Henrique so far has been fantastic for us. Really, really good stuff. Corner, Fraser into the box towards João Pedro, who heads, and St. Maxim. Oh, I think it's hit the post, and St. Maximin's not been able to react quick enough. And eventually it's cleared. Another highlight. St. Maxim's gone down on the edge of the box. I think it's going to be a free kick. I don't think it was inside the box. I'll be surprised if they give it. No penalty. It is going to be a free kick. Thomas goes into the book, I think. No. Oh. Fraser, back post. A little bit too much on that. St. Maxim, João Pedro! Oh my god, what a goal. It's a backwards header. It's his second of the game. He is amazing. I strongly recommend you sign João Pedro in your saves. He cost us just under 12 million. And what a signing. Oh, just the slightest of touches. And it's 2-0. We got a highlight straight from kickoff. I hope they don't score. We are 2-0 up against Leicester at the King Power. Dream start. Do not let this slip, lads. He's offside. They're going to check it. Oh my god. No way. Let's have a look at this. The goal's been awarded. Let's just double check. Yeah, he was onside. He was onside, to be fair. Okay. 2-1. 30 minutes gone. We've got the better XG. Possession-wise, we're not having much of the ball, but that's okay. I don't mind that. As long as we make the most of it when we do win the ball. And this could be another goal. Fraser towards Shaw, who headed it, and Schmeichel catches the ball with ease. Looks to start a Leicester attack. Looking for Jamie Vardy, but Chiarte brings that down beautifully. Plays it back to Dubravka. And the danger's over. So this highlight's still going on. Oh no. Oh no, it's not a penalty. It's never a penalty, ref. No way. There's no chance. It's going to get given. It is going to get given. Oh, referee. Do one, man. Penalty, Vardy. Oh, Dubravka saved it. What a legend. What a save that is. We kick for us into the box. And a penalty shout for us. I think somebody was pushed in the box. I think it was Clark. Was either pushed or held back. And they're having a look at it. And they've given it. It's a penalty for us now. It's going to be João Pedro to take to complete his hat-trick. And he does. 3-1 to Newcastle. His 11th goal of the season. We're what, 7 games in? He is on fire. What a penalty, by the way. Pick that one out. This has been a mental first half, and there may be more to come. Maddison picked it up in midfield. Vardy's made a run. He's found Vardy. 1-on-1. He's hit the post. That's twice. Okay, into the second half we go, and it's Leicester with the first highlight of the second half. Ndidi goes all the way back to Vestergaard. Back to Ndidi. Just enjoying a little bit of a spell of possession, Leicester. Ndidi to Maddison. Forward to Vardy. He was offside. But Dubravka is there anyway. I'm kind of happy I didn't waste money on the goalkeeper because Dubravka is pretty good. João Pedro has taken that beautifully. Looked for the run of Ryan Fraser. Maybe played it a little bit too far in front of him. Now Leicester back with the ball. The thing about Leicester is they look dangerous with every attack. Every time this man gets on the ball, I worry they're going to score. Same as Barnes. Tillemans from range. Over the bar. Bloody hell. Just over 20 minutes left. I think I'm going to make my first change of the game. It's going to be Kufau to come on for Manquillo. He's not had the best game. And Kufau, returning from injury, needs to build his fitness just a little bit. I'm also going to bring off Højbjerg, who's on a yellow card. The last thing I want is a sending off. So we'll get those two on. Norgard and Kufal on. Under 20 minutes now left to play. As it stands, we will remain in 7th place, but we'll be on 15 points. Norwich, by the way, having an absolute blinder. They're up into the top 7. João Pedro, St. Maximin, looking for a ball. Ryan Fraser trying to get on it. Doesn't. It's headed away. Maddison is able to flick it on to Barnes. He is so good. He's so good. There's so many Leicester players forwards. Maddison has hit the post again. They've hit the post 3 times in this game. God, we are riding our luck. 5 minutes left to play. I'm just going to make one slight change. Kufal and Enrique are going to drop right back now. We really are now playing a 5-2-3. Just want to protect this lead. We're away from home. Just under 5 minutes left to play. This will be a huge win, by the way. This completely redeems our Leeds United performance as well, which is fantastic. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Surely that's going to be it. Can't see Leicester scoring 2 in 2 minutes. Although stranger things have happened on FM. But not today. What a win. 3-1. João Pedro with the hat-trick. Absolutely brilliant. What a performance that is. That could be our game of the season so far. And a big 3 points in the league. And of course, towards the challenge. We'll go ahead and update that right now. 15 points on the board. After 8 games. I would 100% have taken this start if you had offered it to me at the beginning. Wow. Brilliant. Next game, Chelsea. They are below us. That's going to be a fun game. We've got... Who else have we got? We've got Chelsea. Oh, we've got Chelsea. And then we've got Arsenal in the Carabao Cup 4th round. I don't think I'm going to record that one. I'm expecting to get beaten. If we win, I apologise for not recording it in advance. But guys, if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave some comments. Let me know what you think I'm doing right. How could I improve? And if you're doing a save, let me know how it's going as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.